It's main event time, and you know what that means. It is the Eastern League Wildcard Battle Royal. I have no idea if I think I made them all AI. I'm not sure. I could be completely wrong. But we'll see what happens.
You are the lead commentator for this battle royal.
I am the lead commentator for this battle royal.
Give them their story.
Because this, technically, this is my league. The Eastern League is my league for the Great American Bash. And right here we got the former two-time Women's United States Champion Giulia, who will be competing tomorrow night against Kiana James in a one-on-one match. And for Giulia, she has been in every single classic. She has been in the Women's Intercontinental Classic, made it to the semifinals, lost to Becky Lynch. Then she won a wild card battle royal to make it to the All-Star Classic. Unfortunately, she did not do the greatest.
She was even in the qualifiers for the
highway robbery. In fact, she won one of the qualifiers to make it to the highway robbery fatal 4-way, but did not win. That went to Kendall Gray. And this right here.
She's had a good track record. This is a new Giulia, though. She's now babyface.
Yes.
Let's see if that new attitude will help her get to her third in a row tournament.
She just keeps on finding ways to get into tournaments, to these classics. Very interesting here. Okay, her attitude's been changing as of late for the former women's Intercontinental Champion Maxxine Dupri. Maxxine Dupri cutting probably the best promo of her career Monday Night on Raw, and Chad Gable not accepting his apology. The apology tour continues for Chad Gable, unfortunately. But for Maxxine Dupri, a chance to be in her first classic. And remember, I'd like to point out something here. The Great American Bash for the men starts August 4th. The women's Great American Bash will take place September 1st. That will be the first night. We already know the matchups, at least for the Mountain League. That'd be Jordan Grace versus Kendall Gray, Carmen Petrovich versus Lash Legend, Jasmine Nix versus Asuka, and Izzy Dame versus Zarya. And for the Eastern League, we have Fallon Henley versus Tiffany Stratton, Zelina Vega versus Kiana James, Thea Hale versus Roxanne Perez, and the winner of this wild card battle royal, they will face Alba Fire on the first night. Or Kaylee Ray. Hello, Wren Sinclair.
A former no quarter catch crew, now the Wren QCC. We already have her team member
who betrayed her.
Yeah, to give them context.
Okay, so for context, Wren Sinclair and Kendall Gray, they were in the same triple threat match for the highway robbery qualifiers on the night of the semifinals of the Women's All-Star Classic. Immediately, as soon as the bell rang, Kendall Gray attacked Wren Sinclair. And Kendall Gray ended up winning that match.
Now, I want to point out something here, because you've been really pushing this agenda. Wren Sinclair came up to me after the match and told me that they had a very clear conversation that it's all for one. Wren Sinclair told me that they discussed ahead of time that all bets are off. It's just the best woman who can win.
Well, Wren Sinclair is the Women's Speed Champion. She will be defending her championship at the Great American Bash against Ariana Grace. The night before, though, we got hopefully, the Queen of the Sky, Io Sky, facing Liv Morgan in the Queen of the Ring final. Hopefully, Io Sky wins. Maybe faces Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam. Maybe faces Liv Morgan. Who knows? Depends on the status of Stephanie Vaquer. Io Sky was in the Women's All-Star Classic. Had a strong showing. Unfortunately, did not make it to the semifinals. Hoping to get to her second classic since the inception of our classic thing that we've been doing on this YouTube channel. By the way, our YouTube channel is getting closer to its 1-year anniversary, which was created on my birthday, my 19th birthday, August 15th. Which, hey, yeah, I know, I said that. It is what it is.
Oh boy.
Yep.
We have former tournament alumni here.
From the Women's Intercontinental Classic, who, if you remember, put on a crazy banger on the first night against Tatum Paxley.
Your Women's North American champion.
Former Women's North American champion.
Yes.
Lost to Zarya, who is in the Women's Great American Bash.
Now, last we saw Nikki Cross, she was part of the White Six and part of the company. This is a new Nikki Cross, same attitude. Nikki Cross, the Glasgow Psycho, was in the original Women's Intercontinental Classic. Now, after that first night, she did not fare too well. She is now currently the owner of Progress with her man, Killian Dane, aka Big Damo.
Big Damo! Big Shamo! Big Mac!
Not Shamo. It's not Big Mac. Stop calling people fat.
No, I'm not calling anyone fat!
That's the term! That's what it means! God!
Nikki Cross had a decent showing in the Women's Intercontinental Classic. Now hoping to get to her second Classic, and it's going to be very interesting because Nikki Cross was barely in in-ring competition. And that bothers me.
Now, something that's very interesting here is that there is someone in this match she has history with from the Women's IC Classic. And that being Giulia, who was in the Women's Intercontinental Classic as Women's United States Champion, as they were both in the same league, I believe the Ruby League.
Yes, sir. You'll see in the Women's Intercontinental Classic later on this winter. Uh-oh. Damian Priest! You unlucky man! Lola! The woman who will be defending the NXT Women's Championship this Saturday on AAA against La Hydra. And then the next night, she defends the NXT Women's title against Kendall Gray, who's already in the Women's Great American Bash. Can Lola Vice qualify for her third straight Classic? She was in the Women's Intercontinental Classic, where she upset Mina Shirakawa and then beat Kalani Jordan, and then participated in the Women's All-Star Classic.
She could be like Giulia and be in every single women's tournament so far.
So far, so good.
Now, one thing's guaranteed, though, is that one of them will not be making it this round. Oh! I gotta take over here. We just saw her husband in the Pacific League Wildcard Battle Royal. He made it to the Final Four, but was not victorious. It could be different here for Mrs. Wrestling, former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. Miss Wrestling, the wife of Johnny Gargano, the mom of Quill Gargano. A woman who has been trying to wake up her husband since February. And yes, although she did just recently eat a loss to Fatal Influence's JC Jane on Main Event just a couple hours ago, it could all change for Candice LeRae if she wins here tonight. Now, another interesting thing. Candice LeRae, this is not her first time in a wildcard battle royal. If you remember, she was already in the Women's Intercontinental Classic and stole the spot of B-Fab to try and make sure she had less competition in the tournament. It did not go well for her, and Raquel Rodriguez ended up winning not only that wildcard battle royal, but the tournament as a whole.
She beat Candice LeRae on the final night to qualify for the semifinals. Oh my goodness!
It's Chelsea Green!
Wait a minute. I think I got word. Oh no! Okay, so Chelsea Green, okay, for context. Chelsea Green, apparently, has been chomping at the bit when it comes to trying to please Tiffany Stratton. And Tiffany Stratton is in the Women's Great American Bash, all in the Eastern League, which will be the same league as Chelsea Green.
If Chelsea wins.
If Chelsea wins this.
Also
and guess
in that
what?
Same league.
And guess what? If she wins this match, who's her first opponent? It's Alpha Fire!
Her former Secret Service member.
That's what I was trying to get at.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. This is a huge match for the two-time Women's United States Champion, the inaugural Women's United States Champion. And here we go.
And remember, keep this in mind, Matt Cardona, her husband, was unsuccessful earlier tonight in the highway robbery.
Losing to Sean Spears.
There's a lot of women in the back that were obviously unhappy to not be in this battle royal here tonight. One of those women includes Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, who will be facing Tiffany Stratton for the Women's United States Champion at Night of Champions. Which oh my goodness! Chelsea Green eliminated!
Almost
Chelsea Green eliminated by Candice LeRae!
Candice LeRae getting the first elimination of the match only a couple seconds in.
Yeah, keep this in mind. Jade Cargill will face Tiffany Stratton this Saturday at Night of Champions for the Women's United States Champion, which, by the way, is the first time the Women's U.S. title has ever made it on a WWE Premium Live event. So things could change when it comes to the Women's U.S.
Here's the problem,
the Women's Great American
Bash.
Bash.
Here's the problem, though. After this, we've had every wildcard battle royal, right?
Right.
But at Night of Champions, both U.S. titles are on the line.
That's right. Trick Williams will also be defending the U.S. title against Ricky Saints, so it's possible.
Now, here's the thing. We did before. If any champion loses their title before the tournament happens, they will be put in a wildcard battle royal like Sami Zayn was for the Great American Bash.
Carmelo Hayes as well.
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes as well when they lost their U.S. titles.
But
here's the thing. If after this, with every wildcard battle royal being over with, if any U.S. title changes from after now till the Great American Bash tournament start, whoever is the current U.S. champions right now, Tiffany Stratton and Trick Williams, if they lose, not only will they be replaced, but they won't get a second opportunity.
They will not. Nikki Cross eliminated! We'll not be seeing her in the Women's Great American Bash.
And Candice LeRae.
Oh, Candice LeRae's out! We're down to 5!
Candice LeRae making it to the final 6 of the Battle Royal, not doing as well as her husband, Johnny Gargano. Not a great night for the
Wren Sinclair's eliminated!
The Speed Women's Champion just made a speedy escape.
Yeah, Wren Sinclair, not happy, but she's got to focus on Ariana Grace this Sunday at the Great American Bash for the Women's Speed title.
Absolutely.
We're down to 4. It is Maxxine Dupri, Giulia, Io Sky, and Lola Vice. 2
of these people have been in every single tournament so far, and those are the 2 women that are currently standing in the match right now.
That's Giulia and Lola Vice, so a 50% chance that we could have all 3 women. One of those women could end up being in all 3 classics. Io Sky looking to get in her second, Maxxine looking for her first. Oh, and a German suplex from Io Sky.
Maxxine Dupri has been
getting another German suplex.
She got dropped right on her neck from the Genius of the Sky.
I am very familiar with Lola Vice, of course, being in the Amethyst League. Lola Vice was part of the Rose Gold League. Io was a part of the Rose Quartz League for the Women's All-Star Classic. Maxxine Dupri going for a ride.
My league. Giulia, Northern Lights bomb. Dropping Lola Vice high as the 2 Joshi talent.
What the hell is Io thinking?
Are taking over the match right now.
It has not been looking good right now.
Both Giulia and Lola Vice, I believe.
Oh, Lola eliminated! Lola will not be in the Women's Great American Bash. We're down to 3. We are down to 3. It's Maxxine. It's Io. It's Giulia.
Giulia and Lola Vice, I believe, were both in Kiana's league for the Women's All-Star Classic.
Yes,
while
right.
Sky was in my league.
And I will be calling the Eastern League. That has already includes some of my favorites as well. Oh, wait a minute! Giulia with a Hurricane Rana! Giulia once again survived the odds! Giulia managed to survive the odds in the last wildcard battle. How crazy would this be if Giulia could end up winning this? And guess what? Guess who's going to be in the same league as her if she wins this? It's Kiana James, the woman who she faces tomorrow night. On Friday Night SmackDown.
Hammerlock, vertical suplex from Giulia, but Maxxine Dupri has something to say about it. Big edge-o-matic from Maxxine Dupri.
Now remember, we point this out. the women's, or should I say the men's Great American Bash is August 4th. When is SummerSlam?
August 2nd and 3rd.
I believe, right?
I believe so.
Or August 1st and 2nd, I believe. I'm not sure.
You should have looked at the
Yeah,
calendar.
I think so. It's August 1st.
Look at the calendar. Oh my gosh. That's right now. Two of the Joshi talent going at it right here. Maxxine Dupri just trying to wait for an opportunity. Right now, Giulia. Oh, Raging Fire! Almost similar to Konosuke Takeshita, your international champion who just defended against, I believe, Ricochet, or just faced Ricochet on Dynamite this past Wednesday. As right now,
Takeshita won't be a part of that steel cage match coming up at Forbidden Door. Keep that in mind. Io Sky, what the hell? Oh no!
Big counter from Giulia. Giulia's currently
All
fighting
three women
off.
are still in this match.
Giulia's currently fighting off two women at once, essentially. Maxxine Dupri looking for a big elimination there. Giulia able to counter with the back elbow.
How crazy would this be for Giulia to get back in the mix for the women's U.S. title? Neckbreaker! Neckbreaker!
Right now,
There's a
Maxxine.
1/3 of the chance that Miss Giulia could win this match.
It's already third and a 30% chance of winning.
God damn it.
Oh! Flipping out of the back suplex. There's
Io
Io
Sky is going to be
Sky.
the Queen of the Ring final coming up. Oh my god, Io!
Get saved by Maxxine Dupri! A perfect plex attempt? No! Giulia able to counter.
Yeah, remember, Io Sky and the Queen of the Ring final coming up tomorrow. Maxxine!
It looks like Io Sky has the same strategy that El Grande Americano just used to win his.
Oh, Giulia! 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 How big would this be for Maxxine Dupri? Whoa, my goodness! How big would this be? Oh my god! Oh my god! Giulia! Giulia! Oh,
just
Giulia
able to
survives!
Again, Io's doing the same strategy that was successful for El Grande.
Someone's got to get Io Sky out!
They're just so focused on each other. It was a perfect strategy for El Grande, and it's looking like it's a perfect
Oh my goodness! A boot to the face!
for Io Sky. What a pump kick! Now into an ankle lock.
Yeah, but that's not gonna help!
She needs
There's
to
no
throw her over
pinfalls!
the top.
No submissions! It doesn't matter!
Although it does damage on her ankle, she needs to get her over the top rope.
8 ladies! Only 3 remaining!
Oh,
Oh, Maxxine! Maxxine over the top! But what's Giulia doing? Oh, Giulia missed an opportunity to eliminate Maxxine!
tilt-a-whirl head scissors from Giulia. Plants Maxxine right on her
Notice
piece.
Giulia is focusing on Maxxine Dupri. Focusing on Maxxine.
Oh, Giulia
Can she
here.
eliminate Maxxine here? It will be down to 2 women here. Oh my goodness!
But
Maxxine
think about
Dupri in trouble!
Think about it. Although Io Sky is using...
Oh, Maxxine eliminated! 50% chance! 50% chance! Here comes Giulia! Giulia trying to eliminate! Oh, but Io!
It's gonna be the same story. Io Sky pulling the same strategy as El Grande.
This is insanity! Giulia's in a final 2 of a wild card battle royal again!
Oh,
Just like she was against Becky Lynch!
what an overhead chop.
This
Oh
is
my
insane!
God.
Remember that CD! Against the woman who will be in the Queen of the Ring final! Giulia may be in her 3rd straight classic! Oh my god! It happens again!
Giulia
Giulia cannot be stopped!
from pillar to post, from coast to coast, from ring bell to ring bell. Giulia does it again. She was the first person to enter the ring of this match. And she was the last one to leave.
And if you are Kiana James, you are not happy about that because, guess what? She's gonna be in the same league as Giulia.
Not only just Giulia, but Giulia, who is a former 2-time Women's United States Champion, and she's looking to make it a 3rd.
Which now makes the field set at least for now. Remember, it takes place September 1st. A lot could change. Night of Champions, Saturday night's main event. We also have SummerSlam.
And Sunday night's main event, which could be a little bit afterwards, depending on scheduling.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. But we know the matchups now. Fallon Henley versus Tiffany Stratton, or maybe Jade Cargill, depends on what happens. Then we have Zelina Vega versus Kiana James. And then Thea Hill versus Roxanne Perez. And now Giulia will be the opponent for Alba Fire for the first night of the Women's Great American Bash. We will see you August 4th for the Men's Great American Bash.